hard to believe it's finally here, but there is a new ballpark here in the Bronx with a familiar name. Yankee Stadium in its brand new incarnation, as it'll be the site of this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's Game 1 of a quick two-game series, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call balls and strikes. Alongside me are colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, we turn to you first. What should we keep an eye on in this matchup?
Well, Matt, this is the kind of game that could come down to who can outmanage the other guy. Obviously, games are won or lost on the field, but properly managing your players has a tangible effect on the outcome of any matchup.
All right, Dave, Hud, we'll get to you in a minute, but let's start by checking out the lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays, brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit and start saving today. Leading things off in left field is the dangerous Carl Crawford. Following him is Jason Bartlett, the shortstop. After that is young Evan Longoria over at third. Next is Carlos Pena over at first. Then comes B.J. Upton. He's out in center field. Pat Burrell will be the DH tonight and bat in the 6th spot. Matt Joyce, the right fielder, bats 7th. Batting 8th is Dioner Navarro behind the plate. Sean Rodriguez will round out the order. He will play second. They'll match up against a guy who's bounced back and forth between the rotation and the bullpen in recent years, the big right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
Crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. This one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit, because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
The last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff guy to begin the ball game.
Swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he lays off, ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And Matt, let's see if they're thinking about putting him in motion here.
Jason Bartlett will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Jason Bartlett.
Well, look at Crawford. Now the pitch, ball 1.
And keep in mind, there's speed on the bases here.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's in time. How about that? Crawford nailed trying to take second.
Posada's a lot better known for his offense and his catching skills, but a good throw there guns his man down.
Here it comes. Line hard to center field. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. Evan Longoria will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you always want to get that first pitch strike in there when you've got to face a dangerous hitter like this.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
And they'd love to get through this first inning 1, 2, 3. There's no doubt about that.
Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
And a good idea to waste one there, but he's too good a hitter to chase after that 0 and 2.
Opposite field, high and deep to right. Swisher is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Alex Rodriguez bats third, and he'll be at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. They'll be opposed by a former number 4 overall pick, as you see the numbers on your screen for the 6'9" right-hander Jeff Neiman. A look there at the Rays defense as they feature a first-time Gold Glove winner Evan Longoria at third base, plus a former winner Carlos Pena across the diamond at first. Derek Jeter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Nick Johnson to step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Swinging a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Upton is back, though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two and 1. Swing, hot shot to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now with no score. Carlos Pena leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The batter, Carlos Minky.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that is down, and we'll see if they'll push it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he kicks this inning off with a bang as a leadoff double has him in business now with nobody out.
B.J. Upton will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. There's ball 2 now. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track, and yeah, you see it. That thing's a good 2 feet above his belt. He's got to be more selective up there, even with 2 strikes. Come on, show some plate discipline.
A man at second with 1 down, and here comes the powerful Pat Burrell.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
Lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. He misses 2-1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Teixeira is there, 2 down. Matt Joyce digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Matt Joyce.
And this ball will be chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's set, now the pitch. And he takes strike two.
And down 0-2, he's squarely behind the 8 ball now.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Base hit and RBI. That was a good job of hitting, and they strike first here in inning number 2. It's 1-0.
Deanna Navarro will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Now batting, Deanna Navarro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He'll leave that one alone.
Two out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. And man alive, that looked awfully good from up here. 3-1 though. Sean Rodriguez would be next. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Sean Rodriguez steps in now.
Now batting, Sean Rodriguez.
Lays off there, 1-0.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. From the stretch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And this one's about eye level, and I can tell you from experience, that one's no fun as a hitter.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Curtis Granderson is on deck. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a throw by Bartlett is in time for out number 1. Curtis Granderson will step in now.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And that almost had a little cutting action to it that time.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's a sign of maturity not to go after that pitch.
The pitch. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop! Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Yeah, that was good wherewithal to know he can get back in time.
Jorge Posada will be the batter.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
Now ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the pitch. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Bartlett is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Carl Crawford will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. And, oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Strike called, 2-1.
Got to have a little better plate coverage up there.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1. Jason Bartlett waits on deck. And a ball pulled into right, into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Well, let's check it out from his perspective. You see, the lights here can be a factor on balls like this, but he's able to get it before it hits the turf.
Jason Bartlett will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Jason Bartlett.
First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is a guy that will kill you if you leave the ball up, and have a look. That's exactly where this thing is.
Evan Longoria will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Fouled back. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he gets around on the curveball as this is hit high and deep out to left. Under it is Wynn, and he'll take it for the second out. Carlos Pena will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Now batting, Carlos Pena.
And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
High pitch that time. Good for a catcher to handle, but he couldn't get enough on the throw to gun out his man.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And it misses as well, 3-0. B.J. Upton would be next. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early? It shows me he may not have his A game out there right now.
B.J. Upton will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Teixeira has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. splitters in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. Grounded, foul. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Hits this one right on the button, but they've got him played perfectly, so they're able to throw him out.
Nick Swisher will stand in.
Nick Swisher.
Grounded to third. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
Randy Wynn will get his first opportunity now.
Now that's Randy Wynn.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Now it's 2-0. Foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a ball lined to the left side. And this is going to be a foul ball. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Swing and a liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Shut down the first couple innings, but they're officially into the hit column here in the third. Now they got to work on getting a few runs across.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Rays lead it 1-0. Pat Burrell will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Sign of a smart hitter right there.
That's too high, ball 2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And now this will rattle up against the fence.
Leadoff man on, and you know, these 4th, 5th, and 6th innings are good times to really pad your lead a little bit. You get a run here, 2 there, and all of a sudden, your 1 or 2 run lead can become a 4 or 5 run lead.
Matt Joyce will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Now batter, Matt Joyce.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And he might not get a better pitch to hit this entire at bat.
And there's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. Swisher is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Well, Matt, these are the kind of plays that are going to keep your pitcher happy. Another few inches, and this is extra bases, but that's a great job of snaring that ball.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Now batter, Deoner Navarro.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. And he's able to track this one down on the run for out number 2. Sean Rodriguez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batter, Sean Rodriguez.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
The target, but this is low, 2-1. And this pitch is taken outside, I suppose. 3-1. Ball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And now on 3-2 with 2 out, that runner on first, get a good jump here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, one more time. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, the more pitches you make a guy throw, the better the chance you're going to get one to hit, and that's just what happened as he drove this one right over the wall.
Crawford will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batter, Carl Crawford.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
The 2-2 coming. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here's a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Nick Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. On the ground is short. And a throw by Bartlett is in time for out number 1.
This pitch looked to be below the knees, but he got him to swing down on it for the out.
Alex Rodriguez will be the batter.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a ball, 1-0.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
Hit hard to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and they're 2 gone. Mark Teixeira will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
And sometimes as a hitter, you know you got away with one. That's a pitcher's pitch out of the zone 0-2, but he gets to it anyway and makes it pay off.
Curtis Granderson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The batter, Curtis Granderson.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Chet Godin will be the new pitcher. Jason Bartlett will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now batting, Jason Bartlett.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-0 pitch now. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Swing and a bullet to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Evan Longoria will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Hit hard, but foul. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Carlos Pena will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batter, Carlos Pena.
Close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3. B.J. Upton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
Changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, he was really squeezed on that last one. Posada's going to hustle out here to give him a little pat on the back.
B.J. Upton will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batter, B.J. Upton.
First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
2 out with the man at first. Having success with a fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And it's been a steady diet of fastballs so far.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays lead it 3-0. Jorge Posada will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batter, Jorge Posada.
Fastball just misses for ball 1. strike there. It's 1-1.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Opposite field to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, you know what? That's all you need to get an inning started. A base hit here, a walk there, a base hit, and then all of a sudden, you'll find yourself right back in this thing.
Robinson Cano will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Nick Swisher will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And here's a fastball called for strike two. In the dirt, and now let's see.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. They're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Randy Wynn will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Low for ball one.
And with the infield at double play depth, it looks like they'll trade a run for 2 outs.
Here's the 1-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort by Bartlett, but he can't get the glove onto the base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores. Derek Jeter will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bartlett for one. Back to Pena, a double play.
How quickly things change. You've got the tying and go-ahead guys on base with nobody out. Then one pitch later, you've got 2 outs and only the tying run over at third.
Nick Johnson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Men on third with 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes A-Rod.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Over to the bag. Almost caught him leaning that time. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pat Burrell will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
First pitch coming. 4-1.
And let's see if that sets up the outside corner now.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Now the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Matt Joyce will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, as a relief pitcher, walking the leadoff guy is definitely not part of your job description. He needs to really bear down now.
Matt Joyce will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
The batter, Matt Joyce.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. He's set, now the pitch. 1-2 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Lined up the middle. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, he's on a tightrope now, and he's going to have to do all he can just to keep this game even.
Deoner Navarro will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Deoner Navarro.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Oh, and a very big first out right there for the Yankees as those runners are stuck right where they are.
Sean Rodriguez will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
The batter, Sean Rodriguez.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Jeter on to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mark Teixeira will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Boy, take out the potting soil because he just planted that backdoor curveball.
Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Line hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And he'll try to lock him up with that down and in to keep him from getting extended.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And sometimes young pitchers like this will try to overthrow that fastball.
that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Don't know how to say it much plainer than this. Leadoff walks will kill you. You got to be careful here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Swing, shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, 7 hits in the ballgame, all singles. Obviously, these guys didn't eat their spinach before this one.
Randy Choate is on, and he'll take over on the mound. So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and in steps Posada. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Bartlett for 1. Back to Pena, a double play.
Well, you want to talk about making your skipper look like a genius? First guy he faces after coming into the game, bang, a double play ball. Someone just earned some brownie points.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a line drive. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Carl Crawford will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
And here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Ball 2 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Two-two pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Tough play for a second baseman going to his right because he's got to stop, plant, and then get off a good throw. That's well done right there.
Phil Hughes will come in and pitch now.
The batter, Jason Bartlett.
Jason Bartlett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
And as a manager, this is how you want your guy to come out of the bullpen.
Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
And this is just an instance of being overmatched by a fastball. He was way late on that one.
Evan Longoria will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
The batter, Evan Longoria.
gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
All he could have done with that is yank it into the dugout.
Like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Carlos Pena will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And ball four here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Well, at least it gives them a few more options defensively, but you hate to do it at the expense of putting another runner on base.
B.J. Upton will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
A fastball taken for strike one.
Boy, that's just not a pitch you can do much with. Hard cutter on the outer half, that's nasty.
And this one is off the glove of Posada. So now two men in scoring position.
Just a lack of concentration here with two outs, and now a base hit could bring home two.
Runners at second and third with two gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just a strike away now from really tight-roping his way out of danger.
Struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nick Swisher will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Here's a slider for a called strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Swing and a ball grounded to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Randy Wynn will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Now batting, Randy
Pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The location mistake there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Spun his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
0-2 count. Obviously not trying to do this on purpose. And man, that'll get you pounding your glove as a pitcher.
Derek Jeter to get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Runner goes for second. Grounded, foul. And he misses with it, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. In for strike two.
And when you're spotting fastballs there, you are tough to hit.
And that misses 2-2. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Nick Johnson will be next, barring a double play ball. To right field. Joyce is there, 2 down.
And that hit streak we talked about could be in some jeopardy here as he remains hitless for the game.
Nick Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pat Burrell will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The batter, Pat Burrell.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And a good 2-strike pitch. Make him go up and get it.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ben Zobrist Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes ball one.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
And I don't think he'll get anything here as they're just trying to set up the double play ball.
And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
Deoner Navarro will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
The batter, Deoner Navarro.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. None out, runners at first and second. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Good job of strike zone knowledge there. Make sure you bunt at strikes.
Now he squares and gets one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Well, just trying to give himself up here, but it turns out to be a defensive disaster as now the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Alfredo Aceves will come on in a tough spot. Bases loaded and no one out. Time is called now as we're going to get a pinch runner here.
And it's a possible go-ahead run. They want to get some speed out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. One and one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
Carl Crawford will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, the force is in effect all around now, so they'll have plenty of options on a ground ball.
Jason Bartlett will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball.
The batter, Jason Bartlett.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. A swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Rodriguez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Evan Longoria will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Might have been out of the zone there, but that's a little too close to take.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two out, bases loaded. Swinging a soft liner to the right side. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front, 4-3. Ben Zobrist will stick around as he'll take over in right field. J.P. Howell will be the new pitcher.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
This is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now Mark Teixeira.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Ball got him swinging for the first down. Curtis Granderson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and one now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And with 1 out here, question becomes, do you want to send the runner or not?
on A-Rod. Now the pitch. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
Now there, Jorge Posada.
First pitch to him. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Upton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Robinson Cano will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play last time.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And that misses ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 2-0. And he's flying open a bit, Soup. That misses high, ball 3. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Looks like home plate's starting to jump around a bit on him, but with the bases loaded now, he's lost all margin for error.
Francisco Cervelli will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Hit hard. Foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lined into left center. Base hit.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Dan Wheeler will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Randy Wynn will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Oh, and with the bases loaded, this is a bad time for an umpire to start getting picky.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Brett Gardner will come into the game now on defense. Carlos Pena will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Trying to work that thing back to the outer half. Good spot.
One and one. Gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Min arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. B.J. Upton will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
The batter, B.J. Upton.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. The next pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. One out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball. Look out. And oh boy, that looked like it got him right in the head.
Matt, you know that's going to hurt for a minute or two, but you see him. He's not going to rub it and give that pitcher any satisfaction.
Pat Burrell will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
Pitch out, nothing doing. On that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's just what you want. Put that pitch right on the outside corner. Maybe get the double play ball.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To go for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are tied 4-4. Derek Jeter is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. On the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. One on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. On the ground towards second. The first is in time for the first down.
That was a good pitch there. He gets Jeter to roll over on one, and he's retired.
Nick Johnson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And there's a fastball from Wheeler as he gets ahead here, 0-1. And he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Fouled back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a one-out hit.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do it.
Time is called now as we're going to get a pinch runner here.
And when you're dealing with a possible winning run, every last bit of speed does help.
Alex Rodriguez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And this ball will be chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
We'll get a look at this from Dirt Cam. This is normally a pitch A-Rod can do something with, but not this time as he gets set down right here.
Mark Teixeira will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And with 2 out, that runner on first can get a little extra head start here.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Yeah, base hit. I'd expect him to challenge these outfielders if they get the opportunity.
Curtis Granderson will step in, a base hit in his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. Well, they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Ramiro Pena is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Ben Zobrist will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Boy, it's the grip that really makes that thing run into hitters.
(3-1) on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Always good to get that first guy out to begin the extra frames. You want to get right back in that dugout as quickly as possible to keep the momentum.
Logan is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Willie Ibar will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. This one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
He's got to drive that fastball the other way.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Well, they brought in the lefty to turn him around and make him hit from the right side, but he comes through nonetheless.
Sean Rodriguez will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now back, Sean Rodriguez.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Fouled straight back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Another 0-2 coming. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now from our camera on top of the stadium, you'll see that thing's inside, but he got him to commit, and that's a good pitch right there.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford.
The batter, Carl Crawford.
Swinging a fly ball to straightaway left. Wynn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Jorge Posada will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
Now here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And this pitch will miss low, apparently. Oh, okay, it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Well, this guy knows he's got to hold serve here in the bottom of the 10th, and he's off to a good start.
Grant Balfour will come in and pitch now. Robinson Cano will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, good late movement. Just did catch that inside corner.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's out number 2. Brett Gardner will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
And that misses inside 1-0. Ball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And this is where you hope for an umpire with a wide strike zone, but he did not get the call.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 4-4. Jason Bartlett will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Now batting, Jason Bartlett.
Changeup called strike 1.
And that's a confident pitcher that can start an at bat with a changeup.
Fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
Hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Oh, and base runners are so precious this late in the game, especially leading off an inning. So now the possible go-ahead run's aboard.
Evan Longoria will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Pitcher's best friend right there, especially in a one-run ball game. Leadoff man is on, then whoop, just like that, he's gone. And there's 2 big outs in the inning.
Carlos Pena will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Carlos Pena.
And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Randy Wynn will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And a foul ball straight back. The pitch. And a ball outside apparently. 1-1. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now. Wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Top of the order to follow here. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, Matt, the last thing you want to do late in the ballgame is start putting guys on unnecessarily.
Derek Jeter will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Trying to get him to bunt at a ball. Good reaction with the bat there.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Yeah, make him throw a strike when you're bunting.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Now the 2-0. Now a sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with 1 out.
Ramiro Pena will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Ramiro Pena.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a ball chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And there's the 4th wide one as they complete the free pass to A-Rod here.
Well, at least it gives them a few more options defensively, but you hate to do it at the expense of putting another runner on base.
Mark Teixeira will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Teixeira swings and hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 4-4. B.J. Upton will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Right field. Gardner is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Pat Burrell will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Matthew Burrow.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Gardner will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Ben Zobrist will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist.
Ball 1. One 0 pitch now. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Now a hard liner. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 4-4. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Working the black, that's a good pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Two. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And man, fellas, we're not getting paid for overtime up here. Let's have somebody get things going here.
Jorge Posada will step in, a groundout victim as last time.
Now batter, Jorge Posada.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good rip at that thing. Hitters love the high fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 pitch on the way. And that misses, 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Let's check this out in slow motion on swing track. It's not too often that guys are early on a fastball, but he looked like he was just a little too amped up that time.
Robinson Cano will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Too low, 1-0. On the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
Fouled back. Fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. Up with it is Bartlett. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Willie Ibar will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Now batting, Willie Ibar.
In there for strike one. There, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be surprised to see another fastball in the strike zone here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out. Sean Rodriguez will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
Now batting, Sean Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball, 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out. Carl Crawford will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Matt trying to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
Ball 2. Shortstop Jeter. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. Les Cormier will be the new pitcher. Brett Gardner will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
That's taken high and outside for ball 1.
A little too tight with the grip there. That thing didn't have as much movement.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. In there, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. A little early on the curveball there as this is hit in the air to right field. And he reaches up to haul this one in on the run. Nice play for the first out.
And that hit streak we talked about could be in some jeopardy here as he remains hitless for the game.
Randy Wynn will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Now batter, Randy Wynn.
A swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll put this away for the second out. Derek Jeter will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And if he's confident in that cutter, he'll go up the ladder on him.
Slice down the line at first. And Pena just takes this over himself, and that'll do it. So they go down without a whimper here. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. And we are tied 4-4. David Robertson is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jason Bartlett will stand in, 2 for 6 on the ballgame. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
This guy's come right out of the bullpen throwing strikes. That's a key.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Evan Longoria will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Always good for the pitchers to establish a count in their favor when they're dealing with guys like this.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Granderson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Carlos Pena will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Carlos Pena.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he might be 24, but he's throwing here like he's a 10-year vet.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Ramiro Pena will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
The batter, Ramiro Pena.
Pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And this thing's just tailing so much that he can't do anything with it.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, Matt, the last thing you want to do late in the ball game is start putting guys on unnecessarily.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Might have just been looking at one there, because that's the pitch you can normally handle.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bartlett for 1. Back to Pena. A double play.
Don't see this combination too often, but it's effective as they get the double play.
Mark Teixeira will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
About halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Gift fastball there. He's got to let it fly on those.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Upton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. B.J. Upton will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
The batter, B.J. Upton.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You can see just not getting the hands through the zone quick enough to tackle that fastball in the inside half.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And there's out number one. Pat Burrell will look for his third hit of the ball game now.
Now batter, Pat Burrell.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Bases are empty, one man out. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swing and a ground ball to short. Jeter's got it. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Ben Zobrist will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batter, Ben Zobrist.
Now the pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
Boy, when you're getting calls out there, you can really be tough to hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Good job of holding off there.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, fielded by Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
He gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Well, a triple's one of the most exciting plays in baseball. You're holding your breath the whole way around the bases. Good decision to turn for third there, and he's in with the leadoff triple.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And with the infield in, you definitely got to think up the middle of the diamond, right up the box.
Fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And no one will get this one. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
You talk about a pitch falling off the table. Watch this thing drop. That's nasty.
Robinson Cano will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, they came right after him there with the game on the line, and he comes through with a clutch hit in extra innings and sends these fans home happy.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, a 3-hit ball game for him, and a couple of those were key hits as he swung the bat very well in this one.
So that just about does it. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for staying with us throughout this one. Once again, our final score in extra innings. The Yankees come out on top, 5-4. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.